Namamida-butsu, Namamida-butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. So, good morning, everyone. Nice to see you today. How you doing? Okay? December is getting cold. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So this day, as I understand, the Bodhi Day, and Shakyamuni got enlightened under the Bodhi tree, right? And we really appreciate the Buddha Shakyamuni to share the Dharma with us. So I decided to talk about today in power of gratitude. Power of gratitude. I said saying thank you is nothing new. Everybody does all the time. But practicing gratitude to be a powerful health habit and then also mental wellness on the positive part of your life. We further also cultivate a faith-based gratitude universal benefit. That's what I might talk today. So first of all, I was looking at our service book. Our service book is very good, a lot of information. And I said, how to say thank you to other language? Do you know that? Do you? How's it Spanish? How do you say thank you? Gracias. Mucho gracias. Thank you very much. Right. And you can see the gassho around the world. You see this one? It's made of a Dana Sasaki and then Michiko Yukawa. Yukawa Sensei's wife. So it says in Germany, German says, Danke schön. You know that? Danke schön. How about French? Huh? Merci beaucoup. Merci, right. How about Chinese? Xie xie. All right. So you know this. Japanese. Arigato. Thank you. So, arigato. You see the arigato. Okay? So we're going to practice a little bit. I want to entertain the Dharma School students a little bit today. Everybody got a yellow paper? Do you? You got a pencil? Okay. Ready? We're going to write arigato today. So by the way, I want to show you arigato, but not arigato. R sound. Even say R in Japanese, we touch the tongue to the upper mouth a little bit. So arigato. Can you say it? Let's say arigato. One more time, arigato. Good, perfect. Very good. So arigato. Have you written Japanese before? Oh, you did. Very good. So let's try. Okay, it takes a little bit time. Okay, so ready? We're going to focus arigato. Watch me. There is a rule, always Japanese hiragana, katakana, kanji, from left to right. Okay? Down to, no, up to down. Remember? Okay? So, let's go. Watch me. This one. Ready? This way first. And up to down. Got it? All right. And next one, it's a little bit complicated. Go around. This way. Okay. Got it? So you did left and right, up to down, and round. Okay? So you write 3 times there. Cat. While I'm talking, the Dharma message, you practice up. Okay? Now, next one looks simple. Only 2 lines. How do you do that? Okay? From left to right, right? So watch me, li. Okay? 1. Easy, huh? Got it? Very good. Very good. You got it? Li. Next one is a little bit complicated. Lot of, lines and stroke, but you will be okay. Ga. Ga. Again, left and right. Oh. Okay, it's not thick enough. Okay, got it? And up to down, this way. Okay, are you watching me? And then a little bit longer. Next one is too short one. Got it? Ga. So far we did di, ga. Two more letters. Two more letters. Next one is to. Again, up to down. Here you go. And boo. Okay. Up to down and boo. And ooh. Last one. Ooh. One dot. One. And this. Easy. All right, so you have 3 times to practice. Are you done? Are you getting there already? I want to show you at the end of my talk. And then underneath, I said, getting dark a little bit? How do you think? I don't know. A little bit darker, getting darker. Please draw a picture of what you feel when you say thank you. When you say thank you, arigato, draw the picture for me. And then put down your name at the bottom. Okay? At the end of my talk, I want you to show the paper to everyone, to your mother and father and grandfather and mother here, all the Sanghanim member. Okay? That's your practice today. Very good. And I think everyone did a wonderful job. Okay, work on it, please. And you master today how to write arigato in Japanese. Okay? Very good. So arigato is actually comes from arigatai. Arigatai. Meaning, this thing never happened to me. I never expected this happen to me. But it did happen. Thank you very much. That's the original meaning. Arigato. Arigato. Okay? So I'll express a deep appreciation by saying arigato. Well, the other day, I received a nice message from Brian. And Brian sent a very nice message to a dear OCBC board, ministers, and then cabinet, and office staff, and all the members. Did you receive this? Yes, we did. And he said, thank you so much for your tireless dedication and generosity of both your time and resources. OCBC will continue to strive because so many of you stand in the gaps to get things done. I'm so grateful to be on this path with all of you. It's a very nice message. When I receive it, I feel very, very appreciated. You know, saying thank you, receiving thank you, both sides, as we feel fulfilled. And then thank you, each other. It's a very good message. And I think that gratitude is a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation for good thing in life. Even the small thing, to me, is how lucky I am today. I used to be driving from Irvine to here, and I get off the 405 at the Beach Boulevard. Yeah, freeway is fine, but Beach Boulevard is a problem. So many signals, right? Once I hit the red, everything red, I have to stop every time. But once in a while, I went through the green light all the time. I said, wow, I'm so lucky today, right? Thank you very much. Even the small thing, right? And someone opened the door for you. Hondo today. I say, thank you. Small thing. And OCBC is amazing. Everybody is working very hard behind the scenery. And we always thank you to those people as well. So many areas, so many people, so many things. We want to thank you to everyone, right? So thinking about this, I want to talk about what is the result of saying or feeling thank you to the thing we receive, and thank you to the people who did something for me I feel grateful for. You see, a lot of research. I checked a little bit internet. You can check like gratitude report, anything like that. There's many papers available, research result. And then I found out gratitude bring a lot of benefits. Research result, it says one, is benefit for mental and physical health. You can see that. Mentally and physically, it's just really help you a lot. And then also, I'm not a medical doctor at all, but they say better biomarkers for cardiovascular function and immune system, particularly immune system. I think if you have a strong will or strong wellness, well-being, and maybe you don't get any cold so often. And then also, it's very important, healthy sleep habit. Do you sleep well, okay? You don't stay up so late? I'm a night hawk. I go to sleep 1 or 2 a.m. sometimes. But I have a good sleep. I don't need a long sleep, but I can sleep very deeply, about a couple hours. Okay. And then also, lower risk of depression. Yeah, there are so many going on today, these days. Very difficult to live, social war, politically, everything. It's very hard. It's a lot of people are a little bit worried about what will happen next year, right? But however, lower risk of depression or anxiety. And then also, well-being and positive lifestyle. Very important. And then also, I like this one, resilience. Resilience. We can bounce back, And then longevity. Longevity. People can live longer. Particularly when you feel lower and having a difficult time, I understand that life is difficult sometimes, bumpy road. Sometimes I get a little bit depressed. Sometimes I need something to lift me up. So my practice is, to find a little small thing and makes me think how lucky I am, right? And then it will really help me. Think about anything, small thing. I can think about how lucky I am, how grateful I am, right? So lift you up and take you to the better position, mental and psychological better position, I think. And then also, interesting I found is when you feel grateful, your brain releases special chemicals. I didn't know that. So when you feel how grateful I am, and then saying the word, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the things you do for me, right? somehow the chemical comes out. Those are dopamine, and then so serotonin comes out. I'm not a specialist. Those are kind of chemical thing comes out. So dopamine and serotonin are just like a happiness boosters. You don't have to take a medicine. Automatically, it comes in your brain. It's amazing. You know, I really think our human body is so well made. So well made. And our six senses are very important. Six senses, your consciousness. You see, you hear, you smell, you taste. By the way, you taste your Dharma as well. Taste, right? And you feel, those are the very important. Everything comes together and go into your storage room. That's your memory. It's very important. You are attending Dharma school today. When you were a child, I did. When I was in Japan, I went to Dharma school. I don't have a clear memory what I did, but it's stored within my storage room, right? It really come back to you when you've grown up. It's very, very important to come to the temple, listen to the Dharma. It comes back to you. So the more you appreciate the thing, and the more your brain rewards you with happiness. And then I really think when we say thank you verbally, your verbal Namo Amida Butsu or thank you comes back to your ear, and your brain will look for something else. Wow, I'm saying Namo Amida Butsu, I'm saying arigato, I'm saying thank you. Is there anything else I have to appreciate, right? It's sort of like a nice ripple going on, right? Your verbal Namo, thank you, comes to your ear, and then you go into your brain and looking for other things we really have to appreciate. And this can be leads to immense feeling of happiness and contentment. Regular gratitude can also lead to long-term improvement of your mood and emotional state as well. That's a very interesting discovery. Yeah, expressing and receiving gratitude can increase your dopamine and serotonin within your brain, and it helps you for your well-being and your resilience and the power to live, power to study more, power to do more sports more, right? To help other people as well. So, you say, how do we practice gratitude, right? Practice is always important in Buddhism. But first of all, setting aside a few minutes each day to focus on the good thing that happened to you. What I do is before I go to sleep, I put my hands together. First of all, thank you very much for everything today. Very short message to myself, to everyone, everything. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Really soothing. Only 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I highly recommend you. Before falling to sleep, just do it in your bed. Thank you very much for everything. Namo Amida Butsu. It will take you to a good sleep, very good sleep. This is my technique every day before I go to sleep. And then also be thankful for present every moment. We are living every moment, not taking good fortune for granted. Right? So, thankful for the present. You are here today. I really appreciate everybody. This Hondo is full. How many temples you think BCA is full? OCBC is very special. I really appreciate everyone is coming to Sunday service. If no one shows up, I have to talk to here. I talk to myself by here. I remember the COVID time. I had a cutout here. Cutout. You remember? Cutout really helped me a lot. Instead of just empty Hondo, I felt very lonely. But cutout really helped me a lot. Now, you're real human beings, Sangha, powerful Sangha sitting here in front of me and listen to my Dharma, sharing the Dharma together. We are very strong Sangha at OCBC. Thank you so much. And maintaining a hope and optimistic attitude, always. Try to. We are not perfect, but we try to our best, right? So let's go into a little bit more further, faith-based gratitude. Okay, we always read three treasures. You remember that one, right? How rare and wondrous it is to be born in human life. You remember the Reverend Tono explained last week how rare to receive a birth as a human being. But we receive a birth. How grateful it is. How rare and wondrous it is to be able to listen to the Buddha Dharma. Right now we are doing it. Now I am able to hear it. How wonderful it is. If I do not transcend the world of delusion in this life, when will I ever attain spiritual liberation? Maybe not forever, but we are getting it. How grateful it is. May I, along with the entire Sangha, with a sincere heart and mind, rely on that which can be truly relied on in life, the three treasures. So here we always say how lucky, how fortunate we are here to receive and hear the Buddha Dharma, Buddha and Dharma, and getting along with the Sangha members. Those are the three treasures we are grateful for it, right? Another one. I love this Gatha. We're going to sing this Gatha today. Lisa is going to play piano. You remember that thank you Gatha, Renee Mariama made it. I love this Gatha. Just before go to sleep, I give thank you to my family. Do you do that? Let's try that tonight. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Dad. Don't forget, thank you, your wife. Thank you, your husband. Thank you, partners. Thank you, sister and brother too. What would I be without you? Think about it, right? Nice. And when I see the sunrise high, I am thankful for the sky. Thank you, flowers. The sakura is blooming next year. Thank you, trees, right? All the trees right here, because of the maintenance people always clean up. They are doing Monday and Thursday. Group of people cutting the trees, water the plant, everybody, some people come to the Friday morning, they water the plants. That's why we have a green, beautiful garden. Thank you very much for those people who are doing behind the scene, right? And thank you, spring. Thank you, winter. We don't see the spring and winter, but when you see the sakura blooming, winter is, spring has come, right? And I live in 4904 Calico's, house. There is the apple tree there. I didn't know what tree is that. So recently I noticed this apple tree. Before there is nothing growing. I said, what kind of tree is that? And then when the temperature went down drastically these days, 45 degrees, interesting is the green apple turned into red. And I said, the winter is here. We don't see the winter itself, but the apple shows the winter is here for you. So we thank you to spring and winter. What would I be without you? Right? Another verse is whether I do wrong and right, I feel Amida's immeasurable light. We are human beings, Sometimes we make some mistake. That's okay. That's why we're living in Amida's immeasurable light, wisdom, and compassion. Thank you, Buddha, for your vow. Thank you, Sensei, then, now. And thank you, Dharma, Sangha, too. What will life to be without you? Namo, Namo, Namo Amida Butsu. You see, there's so many things we feel grateful to receive it. Let's not take it so granted. Wonderful, wonderful services we always hear and appreciate the Buddha Dharma. Lastly, I want to share our founder Shinran Shonin's gratitude. His gratitude becomes a deep joy. Okay? So how joyous I am, that Shinran is saying, founder Shinran Shonin. My heart and mind being rooted in the Buddha ground of universal vow. What's the universal vow? Amida said, as I'm going to liberate you, I would like to liberate, I would like to invite you to my Buddha Dharma. I'll make you believe my promise. I'll make you say Namo Amida Butsu. I'll welcome you to my teaching, and I will never abandon you. You are completely embraced within my deep compassion. That's a universal vow. And my thoughts and feeling flowing in the Buddha ocean. Ocean is Shinran's a metaphor, always. Buddha ocean. Ocean is just, you can imagine the Pacific Ocean everywhere. But everybody is like a small stream and rivers. Everybody has a different taste. Some people has a sweet taste, some people has a salty taste, right? Each river is different, but however, all go into the same Buddha ocean. We become a one taste. Just like when we say Namo Amida Butsu together, our voice becomes one. All become one taste of Namo Amida Butsu, which is beyond comprehension. I am deeply aware to Tathagata's immense compassion, and I sincerely revere the benevolence care behind the Master's teaching activities. That's Shinran Shonin's gratitude and became a deep joy for him. I think Shinran Shonin expressed the faith-based gratitude to have encountered Amida Buddha's universal vow and all teachers to share it with him. He appreciated all causes and conditions leading him to the path toward the spiritual liberation. This gratitude takes him to deep joy of living in hearing and receiving Amida's name, Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. For him, is hearing the Dharma, appreciating Dharma, and living in the light of Amida's wisdom and compassion. That's become his praxis, not practice, praxis. He become a habit. So that's why I think he had a gigantic resilience. He got a exile from Kyoto to northern Japan, remember? And spent many years in cold Japan. But he had a power of resilience because of all his gratitude and thank you spirit to receive the Buddha Dharma. Resilience power. And then also, he lived until 90 years old, right? Longevity, right? At that time, lifespan probably 40 or 50 years, 12th century in Japan, medieval time. But he lived a long life, 90 years, because he always appreciated and putting the hands together, Namo Amida Butsu. How lucky, how I'm fortunate and encounter the Buddha Dharma and hearing the Dharma, Namo Amida Butsu. And I myself has a habit and practice to say Namo Amida Butsu all together. That's his joy, deep joy. he shared with us. Shinran Shonin wrote a lot of books, and basically he wants to share everybody to how grateful I receive Amida Buddha's calling voice, Namo Amida Butsu, to me. And me, myself, when I hear it, you have to respond to the Buddha by saying, Namo Amida Butsu. And we put our hands together, Namo Amida Butsu, thank you, Buddha. Thank you very much living with me, right? So, at this time, I'm sure you finished your arigato paper. Do you? Did you draw the picture too? Can you show what you wrote? Okay, lift it up. Very good. Turn it around to everybody. Turn it around. Okay, turn it around to all the, for the audience. How is it? How is it? Good? So today, I know this is the Dharma School last day individual class. You can show each other, and maybe that the teacher wants to share that, talk about a power of gratitude. Arigato, okay? I'm sure everybody did a wonderful writing, Namo Amida Butsu, and drawing as well. Okay? Well, thank you very much for coming today and listen to my Dharma message. Enjoy me gassho, please, everyone. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.